So this is about the blood loss. Neonatal bleeding of course can happen anywhere in the system. It can happen from the cranium till the GI, anywhere, even in the adrenal, liver, spleen, anywhere the bleeding can happen. Most commonly what we come across is the cephal hematoma, a massive cephal hematoma, or even in a caput. If it becomes hemorrhagic, there can be blood loss can happen, right? So these are all the causes in the first column. Blood loss we have seen. Next we will move on to the RBC production is not happening properly, isn't it? So RBC production cannot happen because of some intrinsic causes or because of some extrinsic causes. Extrinsic causes is for RBC to get produced, like now it is bone marrow, right? From the liver to the bone marrow it has changed. From the bone marrow, for the RBC to produce, we need certain nutrients, we need the environment to be healthy. So no infections. So any congenital infections like torch infection, sepsis, of course, it's going to suppress the bone marrow. And if there is iron deficiency, vitamin B12, vitamin E deficiency, folic acid deficiency, environment is not proper, no production. Intrinsic causes, why RBC is not producing? Because there can be causes like liver disease, chronic liver disease, chronic renal disease, drug induced, etc. So these are all some of the causes where RBC production will not happen. Okay, so in decreased RBC production, what will happen? The retic count will be decreased. Why I am repeatedly talking about retic count? Because when you are going to evaluate, you will ask for the retic count. Retic count normally in the first week of life, it will be between 4 to 7%. If it is decreased, if it is normal, or if it is increased, again the whatever causes you are thinking, whatever differentials you are going to write down, it will change. Okay, so retic count, this is the normal value. Increased RBC destruction, again increased RBC destruction means hemolysis is happening. Hemolytic anemia, we are all very familiar, our very favorite subject. Hemolysis means broadly we always think of immune hemolysis, non-immune hemolysis, that's all, isn't it? Immune hemolysis means first in our mind it will be RH, next ABO incompatibility, followed which it could be minor blood group incompatibility and rare causes like autoimmune conditions, etc. Maternal ITP. So these are all immune hemolytic anemia, right? Non-immune hemolytic anemia means enzyme deficiencies could be there, it could be because of RBC membrane defect, it could be because of hemoglobinopathies or DICs. So non-immune hemolytic anemias. These are all very, very basic concepts, that's why I am rushing, okay? Nothing much, you can read this on your own. What I want you to understand is that main concepts of physiological anemia and of course how we are going to go ahead with the evaluation part, okay? So these are all very, very basic things, okay? So what happens when the RBCs are getting destroyed? How will your reticulocyte count be? How will your bilirubin be? Reticulocyte count, of course, it is going to increase as a compensatory mechanism, and whenever there is hemolysis, what happens? Bilirubin will also be increased, right? So just by when you are getting your basic reports, bilirubin levels, hemoglobin levels, indices, peripheral smear findings, your retic count, you will be like able to narrow down the differentials like some 2 to 3, that's it. Okay, so understand. For non-physiological anemia, 3 columns, blood loss, RBC is not getting produced, RBC is getting destroyed. 3 columns only, think of the neonatal causes and fill it up.